Just washed Woody's feet off with F10. I don't think he's even going to be hungry today. No, and then he'd probably throw that on the floor. I thought so. I'll try him again, but he may eat it, but yeah, again, he can take that or leave it. He sort of throws things on the floor if you don't really want them. But I think this is how you can sort of get your hawk heavier than it needs to be, because he probably wouldn't have ate if I'd have just left something in the mews till he's ready. But because he likes them chicks, he's eating that, but he's not fussed. So today, Woody's decided doesn't want any food, and they're his favourites, they old chicks. And if I had just left Woody in the mews, I would have put food in there today, and he may have had it tonight, but he's going to be fine. Tomorrow, he'll have a little bit more appetite, and I'll feed him again, and if he wants to eat, he eats. If he don't, he doesn't. But this is what a hawk does. If they don't want to eat, they just sit about and they're quite happy. But the left down wing, if you watch the videos, you know that we had something which we wasn't sure whether it was wingtip oedema or it got 4 broken primaries. They've all grown back now. On the tail you can see that we've got one deck coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's part of the train. There's a deck missing there that we lost. That's the right hand deck. So look, they're all coming down quite nicely. He's looking in really good shape. We're just waiting to get out again. Of course, you can wish your life away doing this because you're waiting to get out. So you really have to not do that. But Woody at the moment is a little bit difficult to get out, in the sense of he probably would rather just stay in there. So when I go in now, I'm having to shut the hatch down and the door, because if I don't shut the door, he goes into the safety room there on the side. But once the door's shut and the hatch is down, he will get on my fist. But he's definitely quite grumpy. Couldn't care less if I left him and just fed him now. We've lost that nice soft Woody that we had during the hunting season. He will come back. But certainly the hawk's attitude changes as that weight goes up. They seem to get slightly grumpy, and it appears from what I've seen that they've got a sort of week to 2 week memory, because if I don't do something for a few days, he will definitely start going a little bit feral and as if we've never done it. Just now cleaned his feet and I do that a lot during the hunting season, and it was as if we'd never done it before. He wasn't keen. It took me a little while and he started to relax out, and I did give him a little brush and tidy up, kept an eye on them, and they all seem pretty good. And I just put my finger there like that. Once he's put his foot on my hand, I can then have a little look, but he's squeezing a little bit hard there. He's not happy with that. So there's a little catch up. That's Woody during the molt. A couple of months in now. He's looking great. The beak, slight bit of length on there where he's having a good lot of sort of protein, and the nails and the beak are growing. That will want a little trim. But he's certainly looking really good. Nice quality. Is that right, Woody? Hey? You looking good? I'd say so. This is the next day now, and we're going to have a look, see what Woody wants to do with his food today. So he chose not to eat yesterday, and today he's going to be a little bit more peckish. So he's naturally lost a bit of weight, as they do. If you don't know, they can lose weight by the hour. I think, if I remember rightly, last season I did a little experiment and he was losing about 1.6 grams each hour. So it's quite natural for a hawk to lose weight, and over time they get a bit of an appetite and get a bit more daring, a bit more aggressive to catch. As the weight's up, they just sit in a tree, and if something comes underneath they might have a go, but there comes a point when they get to a weight where they want to hunt. And at the moment he's probably just a little bit keener. He may jump to me fist, he may not. We'll see. So he's been eating rabbit and pheasant and other bits and pieces, but he does like a day old cockerel, chicken. You can see he's a little, just slightly showing a little bit of nerves there where he's looking around, and you can almost see he wants to fly or bait, but we'll see. So he's turning his back on me now. That's often what they will do, but we'll see. What I'm going to do is go back to the garage where his food is. So now, because now he's turned his back on me like that, I'll try him. No, so if he doesn't turn around, what I'm going to do is try and trigger the response by going back to me food supply where he knows I get it from, and then walk out and see if he's a little bit keener. But at the moment his mindset is, I'm not turning him round, I'm not going to jump to the fist, but he's still looking around. There could be something in the air I haven't seen. Right, so I'm going to walk off, come back from where I get his food from. So Woody knows that when I've come beyond this tree, miraculously I come out with some sort of a bit of food. So let's see if he shows a bit more interest now. He's thinking about it. So I'll just withdraw that a minute. I can see he's a bit keener than yesterday. There you go. So I'm not expecting too much from him. He's done the little jump and he's gone back. But if I left this till this afternoon, then he might be a little bit different. So it really is, the mind of a hawk is really weight and food driven. And it's not about, look, he doesn't even want to take that from me. So what I'm going to do is go back to where I get the food from and see if we can trigger that response again, but I'm going to just pass the food to him this time. It's just interesting to see the way their mind works. I'll put it there for you, mate. I'm pretty sure he's going to eat that today. It's just not quite ready to take it from my fist. Once he's eaten that, he's going to have a nice back leg of a rabbit. But you can see he's going to eat that today. He's not going to throw that on the floor. But he's in no hurry. But overnight he had lost over half an ounce since yesterday. Quite a normal cycle, and I would think sometimes these hawks in the wild, if they're not catching, they're going to lose quite a few ounces, and they just get more determined as they go. But they're very weight driven. That's a natural cycle for a hawk. Surprising what they lose. This is why they say the Harris hawk is slightly easier. They're a bit more forgiving in weight tolerances. If it was a smaller raptor, talking grams, you've got to be very, very careful, because for instance a sparrowhawk, you'd have to weigh that several times a day and make sure that that is always kept at the right weights, because they lose amazing amount of weight by the hour, these raptors. But there's Woody, he's just had a day old cockerel. I mean, that would really do him, that would keep his weight. At the moment it's quite warm and mild, but I'm going to get a back leg of a rabbit now, so he can sit there and have a little pick and pull the sinews. Good for his beak, getting in the bone. The old magpies are out. There's a few around this way, and they're in and out the young birds' nests and pulling out young chicks all through this hedge line here. Yeah, mate, there's a nice little bit of rabbit for you. There's Willow waiting for his bits to fall down. Chewy, what are you doing there? What are you doing there, mate? It's the afternoon now, and I'm going to see whether Woody wants that rabbit leg. He didn't want it this morning. He looks interested. Well, he's got hold of it like he's going to eat it. Just having a little look round because I've just got him out again, checking the surroundings.